Hey folks, welcome back to the mountain. I'm Tony from Gaskets Mountain Homestead. You didn't see the critters this morning because I got some work to do on the wood furnace. This is our Solo Plus 30 MK2. I did a video last year or the year before on how to clean this thing, which I'm going to continue. I'm going to clean it again today, but we have some parts that need to be replaced. In here, that plate down there with that slot in it right there is kind of worn out. So that slot is supposed to look like that. And as you see, it's much wider. And there's a tunnel down here. There's a tunnel inside there that is kind of busted up. If you look, the pieces are just kind of falling off it and breaking apart. So we have a new tunnel right over there. So today we're going to take out that tunnel. We're going to take out that piece in there. We're going to give it a good clean, and then we're going to put the new pieces in. I also got gaskets for the doors. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull out that center one. Supposedly you just pull it up and it comes out. So let's give that a try, shall we? Alright, there's one side. Here's the other side. Now we'll pull out the tunnel. So there's the tunnel right there. I'm just going to there's a couple pieces we got to pull out like that, and we should just be able to grab it and pull it out like so. So there's the tunnel. Now we're going to compare new to old. So this is the new part for the middle. That's the old one. A little bit of a difference there. And then the tunnels, of course, with the broken pieces there, it's no good. So there's the new tunnel compared to the old tunnel. Quite a bit of difference there. Wow, this piece is that was really worn. We didn't realize how much it was worn. So this goes down in there, and I'll explain how it all works when I put it in. Now we're going to give this thing a good cleaning. It's got to be cleaned out, vacuumed out, brushed out, so we'll go ahead and do that. So here's the firebox. We already cleaned all the big chunks out. Now we're going to go ahead and vacuum out the rest of it. The vacuum. Now, if you look in there, we're going to vacuum all that out. Alright, so this piece here is what the tunnel sits on. So that's all cleaned off. We're going to go ahead and put the tunnel in. So we have our new tunnel here, right there. And the new tunnel comes with this spacer here. This sits underneath it. I'm not sure how much of this you're going to be able to see. You saw that piece in there? Where's my light? Here it is. See, we got this piece here that the tunnel sits on. And this is going to sit on top of it, and the tunnel's going to go under it. We're going to push them both in at the same time. On it. And slide it in there. Reach down from the inside. Pull that up. Push the whole thing in. Just like that. She's definitely not in there tight. Alright, so that's it for that. The tunnel's in, as you can see. The tunnel's in, the piece is underneath it, and that's where the tunnel goes. Next, we got to get the insert ready to go. So the way the furnace works is there's air holes down in there, right in there, that blow through. And those are going to blow into these holes here, right there, which in turn blow through here, into this channel here, into that channel, and then into the middle right there. And that blows down through the tunnel and out the tunnel there and out back. Now this has gaskets. There's gaskets for this piece here that come with it. There's one for each side, and there's two for the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tape these on, because trying to put these on, trying to put this in with the gaskets on is going to be impossible. So I'm going to go ahead and tape them on. Okay, they're damned expensive. Alright, now we got to put these two on these holes here. So line them up like that, and I'll just run the tape around it. Make sure the holes are lined up. Lots of dust in the air. Nice. Alright, let's do another one. Just because. Alright. So that's ready to go in, and we'll go set that in now. Okay, when you're looking at this, one edge kind of rounded here, this end squared, the squared end goes up, they even got an arrow going go up, and then my holes go forward. So let's go ahead and set this in place. You want to put it in, put the front in, and then kind of drop it down in like that. There's a gap in the back. For that, they give you these two wooden wedges for that. Well, I don't think it was supposed to break, but oh well. We'll put one in here anyway. Okay, that looks good in the front. Everything's down in. Tap that in. Maybe we can get this one in now. Oh well, everything will fill in with ash and everything eventually. I'm not crazy about the gaps on the sides, but what are you gonna do? So, alright, that part's done. Everything will burn off, fill in with ash, everything will be fine. Alright, so the other thing I did when I bought these, is I decided to replace the gaskets on the doors too, because those are kind of worn. So let's pop these out and put the new ones in. Doesn't look like there's any glue or anything. Actually, it's really clean in there, so I'm not even going to bother. Well, maybe a little bit. Wipe it off a little bit. So this upper gasket is a silicone covered gasket. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. I don't know if we should put something on it or what. That's going in. This takes a little bit, like everything else. Once again, this is all new to me. That one is nice and easy. Fits pretty well, much perfect. It was cut to length perfectly for me. Now, let's close the door, see what happens. Wow, that's much tighter. Okay, good deal. Alright, now the bottom gasket is just a normal gasket. But it's very, very worn. I don't know what you can see there, but I got pieces just coming off it. There it comes. You hear in the background, that noise is my furnace, my oil furnace. So we want to make sure to get this done pretty soon. Because I don't like my oil furnace running, because that costs me money. This one just cost me my time to get my wood. Alright, let's get the new gasket there. The normal rope style gasket. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this to length now. Continue pushing that in. I'm going to make it a hair long, I think. Now let's close it. Wow, that's much tighter. That's awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Alright, now we can close this up. Alright, so this is nice and tight. Both the gaskets are in, nice and tight. They line up beautifully. We got our tunnel in, we got our induction block in. Now it's time to start a fire. Get this thing going and then we'll clean up our mess. Alright, first thing you do to start a fire in one of these, I put in a bunch of newspaper. After the newspaper, we throw in some cardboard. Bark, bark. After the cardboard, we throw in some kindling. Alright, we're going to close the bottom door. Closes nice and tight. Open that up. Make sure the damper's open. We turn on our fan. And then we take our trusty Burns-O-Matic and light her up. Close this door a little bit, and we're going to give that a few minutes to heat up. In the meantime, I can clean up my mess. Now that the kindling's going good, it's up to temperature, we can put some, load it up with wood. Okay, so now it's pretty much full, and I'm not sure how much you can see, but there is fire in there. She's full. So now we're going to close the door, and then we're going to close the damper, and that's going to cause the gasification. Alright, so now we're going to close the door. That's nice and tight. Put this on run. We're going to close this damper, and now we should have fire. See how the fire's coming out the tunnel? That goes in the back, the water jacket. That is working just awesome, by the way. We'll close this one up. So now that's going to heat the water in the back. It's going to heat up the water, and then our hot water will come from the oil, from the wood instead of the oil. So folks, there you go. We got it done. We got the job done. It's now, it's heating up. It's burning good. It's actually running really good now. We'll know in a couple days how much better it's running. Job wasn't that difficult to do. The parts are rather pricey. I did have to travel. Tarm Biomass is the name of the company that I got the parts from. They're actually the ones who installed this. This was already installed in the house when we bought it, but it's just an awesome system. So Tarm Biomass, they're in Orford, O-R-F-O-R-D, New Hampshire. About 2 hours away from us. I went this morning to get the parts. Awesome product. We've had this in the house since we moved in. The unit itself is about 13 years old. We've been using it for about 5 years. It's just awesome. It saves us a ton of money because we heat off wood. And you've seen us doing our firewood. We get our firewood. It just costs us our blood, sweat, and tears, as they say. But so we pretty much heat our house for free. And it's just great being here, and we have plenty of heat, and it also does our domestic hot water. We do have a gas, an oil-fired boiler that we can also use, but we try not to use that, especially today, because we all know what's happening with the oil prices. It's just awful, the way that they're going up and up and up. We know why. We know why they're going up, and it's just unbelievable. It really is. It's unbelievable how much the oil is going up. Anyway, so we're using wood, and it's so much cheaper. Once again, Tarm Biomass. Ours is a Scandtec Solo Plus 30 MK2. Tarm also makes one, but ours is the Scandtec. It's an awesome system. We absolutely love it. So that's going to do it for today. I know it's kind of a lengthy video, but it gave you a lot of information on what to do with this system, how to use it, how to clean it, how to install the pieces. Ours were a little beyond where they should have been, but everything turned out okay anyway. So that's going to do it today from the mountain, folks. You know what to do with our videos. Like, subscribe, tell your friends and neighbors, give us comments, but be nice now. Be nice with the comments. And as always, from the mountain, folks, God bless.